What if I told you that every second wasted is a chance lost forever? Imagine having one day to change your life, but letting it slip away because of laziness. This is the story of a simple man and a powerful lesson about time, the most precious treasure we all have but often take for granted.
In the quiet village of Greenwood, where life flows gently like the nearby river, there lived a young man named Ethan. The air was thick with the end of spring's gentle bloom, slowly giving way to the warm embrace of summer. Every morning, Ethan woke up with a heavy heart, burdened by a habit that kept him stuck: procrastination. Ethan knew he had dreams that could lift him and his family out of the slow rhythm of village life. But every task he faced seemed to hold a weight of its own. He told himself, "I have time," and pushed every duty to a later hour, a later day. Yet time does not wait. It slips through fingers like fine sand. One afternoon, Ethan's grandfather, a man known throughout Greenwood for his wisdom and simple living, decided it was time to teach Ethan a lesson that words alone couldn't convey. He gave Ethan a small, unremarkable stone. "This," the grandfather said, "is no ordinary rock. It has the power to turn metal into gold." Ethan's eyes sparkled with hope. He thought, "This is my chance." But the catch was simple. The stone would only work until the next evening, no more. Excited, Ethan planned to use the magic stone to change his life forever. Yet as the sun began to set that first evening, Ethan postponed his journey to the market where he planned to find metal. "Tomorrow," he promised himself, "I will start fresh." But tomorrow never came. Instead, Ethan spent the day resting, distracted by small comforts, missing the fleeting golden opportunity the stone represented. When his grandfather returned to claim the stone, Ethan had nothing to show for his delay. The old man's simple words hit Ethan like a thunderclap. "Time wasted is life wasted. Laziness is the true thief of the golden hour." Ethan felt the weight of his choices crushing him, but this moment sparked a promise deep within to honor time and embrace a life of action, no longer ruled by delay. The day after his grandfather took the stone back, Ethan woke up feeling the heavy silence of his own inaction. The village of Greenwood seemed unchanged. Roosters crowed, children's laughter drifted from the small schoolhouse, and the river flowed as it always did, peaceful and constant. Yet, inside Ethan, a storm was brewing. He walked through the fields, the golden sunlight casting long shadows on the fertile earth. The scent of freshly tilled soil mixed with the warm breeze carrying hints of blooming wildflowers. Ethan's mind replayed his idle hours like scenes from a distant movie. "What have I done?" he whispered to himself. The stone was no longer in his pocket, but the weight of lost opportunity pressed on his heart like lead. Around him, Greenwood thrived quietly on the relentless ticking of time. Farmers worked the fields with simple tools, their hands worn but steady. Water flowed from a well. Children splashed near the riverbank, and elders sat under broad banyan trees sharing stories of past seasons. This was a place where every moment mattered, where time was measured not only in minutes, but in harvests, in rituals, in generations. Ethan sought his grandfather's counsel, hoping to find a path forward. The old man welcomed him with a calm smile, his eyes sharp like the river's shine. "Do you understand now, Ethan?" he said softly. "Time is the only magic you will ever need, but only if you honor it with action." The village clock tower, modest and worn, chimed the hour, marking the relentless pace. "You have but one lifetime," his grandfather continued. "Weave your days into moments of meaning. Do not chase gold or riches, chase purpose. Time once lost is never found again." That day, Ethan began small. He cleared the weeds near the garden, helped his mother with chores, and listened to the village stories that connected past to future. Each simple act was a thread, stitching the fabric of a new beginning. With every sunrise, he learned that progress is made not in giant leaps but in patient, consistent steps. Ethan's transformation was slow but sure. He found joy in routine, peace in discipline, and strength in commitment. The village's natural rhythm became his own, a quiet melody that needed no flashy notes to sing its beauty. evenings in Greenwood held their own magic. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of orange and soft pink, the villagers gathered around the fire pit. Stories were shared, laughter echoed, and lessons were passed down. One night, his grandfather shared a proverb: "A river cuts through rock, not by power, but by persistence." Ethan understood. True change comes through steady effort, not shortcuts or miracles. Ethan's journey had just begun, but the lessons of time and action echoed in every step he took. His village, simple and beautiful, was a reminder that greatness often grows quietly beneath modest surfaces. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan's small steps began to shape a new rhythm. Life in Greenwood was simple but alive with meaning, a pulse that throbbed softly through every tree, every stone, every dawn. If Ethan's story inspired you, remember that the power to change your life lies in the choices you make every day. Don't wait for magic stones or perfect moments. Start now, with small steps and steady hands. For more stories that build strong mindsets and unlock your inner potential, subscribe to Kai's Mindset Mastery, where every story is a step towards a better you.